Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's time. Can't sing that song. That's the yoga song. But I have something very special today. So I'm going to give you just one more second or two to get on here. And then we're going to do something very, very special for our coffee talk. You ready? Okay. So if you've been following, we've been talking about the tongue. We've been talking about how it's the head of our digestive system. We've been talking about how your tongue, what's happening on your tongue is happening all the way through the rest of your body. In your organs. So today I wanted to just jump on the mat a little bit with you, just a quick little practice, how to stimulate your digestion with our practice of yoga. And we can do it, let's say in 3 easy steps. Look at that, 3 easy steps. They just went ding, ding, ding right in my head. So let's jump on the mat. Okay, so very, very simple. And in February, in the inner circle, that's what we focus on is digestion and healthy eating. So if you're interested in learning more, join us for the inner circle. So the first thing I'd like you to do, please, if you're following along today, is to go ahead and stand in what we call Tadasana, which is mountain pose. Basically, the second and third toe right underneath your kneecap, right up here into your hips, right up to the shoulders, nice and strong posture. Okay. You could even feel that the quadriceps are lifting up, engaging, tipping the front rim of the pelvis back, lower abdominal muscles are contracting. Okay. Keeping a softness in the legs, though. You're strong and you're powerful, but there's also a fluidity, right? You've heard that saying that in a storm, it's the real thick, strong branches that break, but those that can sort of go with the flow don't break. Blades of grass don't, break in the storms, but those big trees do. So we want to be able to have some of that fluidity in our body at the same time as we can be strong and powerful. All right, all we're going to do is take our arms straight up, right outside that shoulder, and very easily exhale and turn. Inhale back to center and exhale. That's it. So this month we've been talking about scraping the tongue. We've been talking about keeping the mouth clean. Because whatever happening in your mouth when you're eating food is what's happening through those pipes, right? If you're eating some hot, spicy salsa and your mouth is on fire, that's what you're doing, right? To the GI tract. So you notice that we're just taking these very gentle little exhales. These very gentle little twists. This is step 1 in our little 3-step process. One more. Feel that twisting action on the exhale. And now let's go ahead and take the left arm, if you're mirroring me, behind you. Okay. And your right arm on top of the shoulder. Take a big inhale. Again, keep that fluid on the bottom. Big inhale and exhale. Stay there. Softness in the inhale. And twisting again. What part of your spine is feeling this? Big inhale through the belly as well. Exhale. Let's go 2 more. Notice we're staying for about 5 breaths. You could stay for 8 or 10. Like wringing out like a dish rag, keeping that fluid on the bottom, stimulating those twists. Last one. This would be number 2. Good. This twist. Inhale back to center, pause, do some ooh-la-las, shake it off a little bit, do a little dance break, shake it off and dance break and shake it off and dance break and erase it. 8 o'clock in the morning and we're dancing. All right, switching sides here. Same thing. We're going to take that right arm, fold it behind us. Let it just hang out there, please. Taking your left hand on the shoulder. We'll stay for 5 breaths. Big inhale through the belly lock. And then exhale, start to twist over to the right. Big inhale. And exhale. So on Valentine's Day weekend, actually, I'm going to be bringing a whole series of yoga for fascia classes. We'll have 4 classes that weekend. You can come for the whole retreat, the whole online yoga retreat, or just come and pop in for a class. This is the kind of work we'll be doing. Deep in the digestion and deep into that fascial tissue. One more deep breath, maybe even coming out a little bit to grab that big inhale and exhale. Beautiful. So that's two. First one is just the swing. Second one is the hold. And then the third, I actually now have 4 steps. Look at that. So the third step, I would say, is just to focus on the diaphragmatic breathing. Most of us are breathing in the upper chest, the shallow breaths. Can you drop down into those lower lungs, feeling like you're actually breathing into the belly? That would be our third. The fourth, though, so one of the ways that we want to stimulate the digestion system is to move, right? Twist, wring it out, anything that's unprocessed. We talked, this whole month in the inner circle, but also with you guys, whatever's on your tongue when you wake up in the morning, ready for this, is food that has not been digested that's sort of creeping its way back up. Okay, I'll say that again. Food that's sitting on our tongues when we wake up in the morning, that ama, that coating that we've been looking at, that is the food that you haven't digested that's sort of coming back up. Pretty nasty, I know. So we're doing some stimulations here to move that digestive system, to bring some more of that ability to process, but we also need to build up our agni, our fire that's actually can burn that food out. So one of the easiest ways, and this is step 3 or 4, is to be drinking hot water or warm water with lemon and having that sort of sipping on your day throughout the day all the time. I mean, in the winter months, I'm always walking around with some warm water. I like to put a little cayenne pepper in there, a little bit of honey, a little bit of lemon juice, and a little bit of hot water. Honey, we know, is sort of like a hairbrush too. If you 1 or 2 tablespoons of honey every day is really good for the coating of the digestive tract. So those are some steps that I want to recommend to you. You want to dive deeper into it, Inner Circle in February, or come to my Valentine's weekend workshop. I'll be announcing that soon, where we're going to be doing 4 different classes. Each one will be focusing on digestion and the tissues of our connective system. Okay. All right. Cheers. I did an early live today. Thanks for watching and much love to y'all. Bye. Bye. Have a wonderful day.